Hey everyone, welcome to the series of real ghost ship stories. The Flying Dutchman is one of the most haunting legends of the sea. In the late 1600s, sailors began telling stories of a ghost ship cursed to sail the oceans for eternity, never able to make port. Its captain, inspired by the real-life Dutch mariner Barend Fokke, who sailed in the early 17th century, was said to have made a pact with the devil to travel at impossible speeds. Sailors would sometimes catch sight of the ship during storms, glowing eerily through the fog, its crew forever lost. But seeing the Flying Dutchman was no good omen. It was a sign of impending doom. In 1881, even King George V reportedly saw the ghost ship off the coast of Australia. Over time, this eerie tale has inspired art, literature, and films like Pirates of the Caribbean. On November 7th, 1872, Captain Benjamin Briggs, his wife, 2-year-old daughter, and 7 crew members set sail from New York to Italy aboard the Mary Celeste. A month later, the ship was discovered drifting in the Atlantic by the British vessel Dei Grazia. When the crew boarded the Mary Celeste, they found it eerily empty. 6 months' worth of food and personal belongings were still aboard, but the lifeboat was missing, and the ship had 3 feet of water in the hold. Despite being in good condition, the crew was nowhere to be found. The mystery of the Mary Celeste has fueled theories ranging from piracy to mutiny to murder, and inspired Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's short story, J. Habakkuk Jepson's Statement. The most likely explanation is that the captain ordered an abandonment of the ship at the first sign of trouble. But the true fate of the crew remains unknown. In 1924, as the ship sailed off the coast of Mexico, tragedy struck. 2 sailors, James Courtney and Michael Meehan, were cleaning the cargo hold when deadly gas fumes filled the air, and both men were tragically asphyxiated. Their bodies were buried at sea. But what happened next sent shivers down the crew's spine. The very next evening, as the ship cut through dark waters, crew members spotted something horrifying. 2 ghostly faces rising from the ship's wake. They were the unmistakable faces of the dead sailors, staring lifelessly at the ship. Every night, just before sunset, their spirits reappeared, haunting the crew. One crewman captured this eerie scene on camera, and when the photo was developed, it shocked everyone. 2 ghostly faces were clearly visible in the water, cementing this story as one of the most famous paranormal sightings ever recorded. What if I told you a ship vanished, only to reappear for decades, haunting the Arctic seas? This is the eerie story of the Baichimo, the ghost ship of the Arctic. The Baichimo, a Swedish cargo steamship, was built in 1914 and used to trade goods between the Inuit of Victoria Island and settlers in the Northwest Territories. But in 1931, during a routine voyage, the Baichimo became trapped in the unforgiving Arctic ice. The crew, stranded in the frozen wilderness, set up camp nearby. After days of waiting, the ship briefly broke free, but soon after became trapped in ice again. With no way out, all but 15 men were airlifted to safety, leaving behind a skeleton crew to watch over the ship. Then, a violent storm hit. When it cleared, the Baichimo had vanished. The crew believed she had sunk beneath the ice, but days later she was spotted 45 miles away, still trapped in ice, but mysteriously intact. The crew retrieved the cargo, but made no effort to salvage the ship, assuming she wouldn't last much longer. Yet, Baichimo defied the odds. Over the next 38 years, she was spotted at least 11 times, drifting through the Arctic waters, sometimes locked in ice, sometimes eerily floating free. The last known sighting was in 1969 by an Inuit fisherman who found her frozen off the Alaskan coast, 38 years after her crew had abandoned her. Dubbed the ghost ship of the Arctic, Baichimo's fate remains a mystery. Despite a search committee established by the Alaskan government in 2006, she has never been seen again. Some say she's still out there, drifting through the icy seas, waiting to be found, or never to be seen again.
Spooky's Ghost Ship Stories. One of the most chilling ghost ship stories ever told is the mysterious tale of the SS Orang Medan. Picture this. It's 1947 off the coast of Indonesia. A sudden, eerie distress call breaks the silence. The voice on the radio says, "All officers, including the captain, are dead, lying in the chart room and bridge. Possibly the whole crew is dead." Minutes later, another haunting message is sent, "I die." When rescuers finally reached the Orang Medan, what they found was beyond horrifying. The entire crew was dead, their faces frozen in expressions of pure terror, their arms reaching out as if fighting off an invisible attacker. Strangely, there were no signs of injury. Before anyone could figure out what happened, an explosion rocked the ship. The Orang Medan sank, taking all its secrets to the depths of the ocean, never to be seen again. Later, rumors spread that a chemical leak, possibly sulfuric acid, was to blame. But here's the twist. There are no official records of the ship's existence. Was it all just a ghost story, or did something far more sinister happen on that doomed vessel? Share your thoughts in the comments below.